Top 5 longest rivers in the world. Nile River. Nile River, the longest river in the world, called the father of African rivers. It rises south of the equator and flows northward through northeastern Africa to drain into the Mediterranean Sea. It has a length of about 4,132 miles, 6,650 kilometers, and drains an area estimated at 1,293,000 square miles, 3,349,000 square kilometers. Its basin includes parts of Tanzania, Burundi, Rwanda, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Sudan, and the cultivated part of Egypt share its water. Its most distant source is the Kagera River in Burundi. The Nile has two major tributaries, the White Nile and the Blue Nile. The White Nile is considered to be the headwaters and primary stream of the Nile itself. The White Nile, about 500 miles in length, supplies some 15% of the total volume entering Lake Nasser, called Lake Nubia in Sudan, downstream. It begins at Malakal and joins the Blue Nile at Khartoum, receiving no tributaries of importance. The Blue Nile, however, is the source of most of the water, containing 80% of the water and silt. The Blue Nile drains from the lofty Ethiopian plateau, where it descends in a north-northwesterly direction from a height of about 6,000 feet above sea level. Amazon River. Amazon River, also called Rio Marañón and Rio Solimões, the greatest river of South America and the largest drainage system in the world in terms of the volume of its flow and the area of its basin, and the disputed second longest river in the world. The total length of the river, as measured from the headwaters of the Ucayali-Apurimac river system in southern Peru, is at least 4,000 miles, 6,400 kilometers, which makes it slightly shorter than the Nile River but still the equivalent of the distance from New York City to Rome. Its westernmost source is high in the Andes Mountains, within 100 miles, 160 kilometers, of the Pacific Ocean, and its mouth is in the Atlantic Ocean, on the northeastern coast of Brazil. However, both the length of the Amazon and its ultimate source have been subjects of debate since the mid-20th century, and there are those who claim that the Amazon is actually longer than the Nile. The Amazon rainforest, which represents about half of the Earth's remaining rainforest, also constitutes its single largest reserve of biological resources. Yangtze River. Yangtze River, longest river in both China and Asia and third longest river in the world, with a length of 3,915 miles, 6,300 kilometers. Its basin, extending for some 2,000 miles, 3,200 kilometers, from west to east and for more than 600 miles, 1,000 kilometers, from north to south, drains an area of 698,265 square miles, 1,808,500 square kilometers. The Yangtze has 8 principal tributaries. On its left bank, from source to mouth, these are the Yulong, Min, Jialing, and Han rivers. Those on the right bank include the Wu, Yuan, Xiang, and Gan rivers. The river receives the waters of many tributaries, among which the Yulong River is the largest and contributes the most water. The Yangtze then widens to between 1,000 and 1,300 feet, 300 and 400 meters, reaching depths often exceeding 30 feet, 9 meters. Mississippi River. Mississippi River, the longest river of North America, draining with its major tributaries an area of approximately 1.2 million square miles, 3.1 million square kilometer, or about 1/8 of the entire continent. The Mississippi River lies entirely within the United States. Rising in Lake Itasca in Minnesota, it flows almost due south across the continental interior, collecting the waters of its major tributaries. The Missouri River, to the west, and The Ohio River, to the east, approximately halfway along its journey to the Gulf of Mexico through a vast delta southeast of New Orleans, a total distance of 2,340 miles, 3,766 kilometers, from its source. With its tributaries, the Mississippi drains all or part of 31 U.S. states and 2 provinces in Canada. Yenisei River. Yenisei River, also spelled Yenisei or Nisei, River of Central Russia, one of the longest rivers in Asia. The world's largest river in terms of discharge, the Yenisei runs from south to north across the great expanse of central Siberia. It traverses a vast region of strikingly varied landscapes where ancient peoples and customs as well as an enormous economic infrastructure are found. The Yenisei is 3,442 miles, 5,539 kilometers, long and drains a basin that, at 996,000 square miles, 2,580,000 square kilometers. The system within Siberia's boundaries comprises some 20,000 tributary or sub-tributary streams, with an aggregate length of approximately 550,000 miles, 885,000 kilometers. All of the major tributaries of the Yenisei flow from the central Siberian plateau to its east, a region constituting 80% of the basin area.